top three things in my notebook. Number one, easily, is the VIX. Number two would be the U.S. dollar right after that. And then number three, the bond market, specifically the 10-year bond yield, which we've obviously been focused on throughout the year. So looking at the VIX, again, it's never, ever sustainably held below 10. So unless you think it's different this time, that is going to be on the other side of what we think. So again, on Thursday, we put up the sell signal on the S&P 500. We have not, as you know, been bearish on the S&P 500 for a variety of reasons, not the least of which the big cap, the slow growth, yield-chasing nature of the S&P 500 versus the Russell. We don't think it's different this time. We don't think that the VIX holds like a ball underwater below 10 for any sustainable period. And again, we'll stay with that call until it doesn't work. Point number two, the U.S. dollar. If you look at the currency market and you look at the bond market, they're not agreeing with the U.S. stock market. And again, the U.S. stock market has absolutely no volume and wicked amounts of skew right now. But again, if you look at the U.S. dollar index, which is what we're intensely focused on, it has failed once again at its tail risk line of 81.17. So again, short signal came shortly before the SPY sell signal. Again, same signal. Since big macro call you could have made on Thursday, and again, we're going to make it this morning. Short the dollar, you buy everything that is counter dollar, which would include emerging market equities, and on the other side of that, you're going to get paid with this U.S. dollar short. Finally, the 10-year bond yield absolutely agrees with that, and we will not get off this rocking horse unless the 10-year bond yield breaks out above our trend line, which is 281 to the upside. And again, why would we do that? Because again, Mr. Market is given all respect at Hedgeye. And again, if you were to break out above the line, we would respect the macro message. But for now, the growth slowing message needs to be understood, recognized, and respected. So if you're not long of bonds or anything that looks like a bond in equity land, this would be a good spot to get longer of those things, which has, of course, been fantastic for the year to date. So those are your top three things.